Hello, friends. Welcome to day 2. Lead like a coach. I hope you have seen my day 1 video and found it really meaningful for you. Today, on the day 2, we are going to talk more on stop solving and start listening as a concept. Um, this reminds me one of the incident which has happened with me while we were talking, and one of the HR has mentioned this particular incident, that during the one of the review what HR was having it with one of the employee. um, the employee broke down, right? And uh, the moment she broke down, her manager jumped in with the advice, like, try journaling, take a break, talk to HR, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? And very surprising, even after her manager has tried and giving all the possible, a kind of a solution, and about what she was talking about and the reason for the breakdown and so on and so forth. While manager was suggesting about doing the few of those tasks like journaling and taking the break, and suggesting to take the break and talk to X team, HR, so and so forth, right? What happened is that she at that time nodded very politely, but very surprisingly quit the job next week. Now, how do you take this up, right? I'm sure all of you must have faced such kind of situations in your life. You being a manager, you being a leader, you see surrounding when some leaders are talking to somebody. Most of the time you must have seen that most of the time the manager becomes the mentor. And as you know, there is nothing bad about being mentor, but we need to assess, we need to see how the other person on the other side is behaving, what is that is their objective, and accordingly we should start talking about and behave the way it is required, right? And what does this decode precisely is that she didn't need a solution, you know. She really didn't need a solution, she needed someone to hold the space. Just listen, just be with somebody. And that's something which is very, very important when you become the leader, and you are the leader who would like to infuse the coaching within it, as my book talk about more and emphasize more about listening. It is very, very important. As a coach, listening is one of the phenomenal and amazing tool, you being a coach, within your community and within your environment what you are working with, right? What we are learning out of this is that we learn the difference between listening to solve, right? My point is that we are more and more immediately jump to the solution, immediately jump to the conclusion, immediately jump to the some or the other way to solve some or the other problems. Rather, I would suggest that hold the space for some time, let the other people come out fully in whichever way they can. Just hold the space, right? And listening to connect is something which is really a game changer, which I personally have been started practicing a lot in my job, in my work, in my conversation with so many people. and that has changed the way I have been crafting, understanding, going more deeper, start putting and approaching with the right questions to the other person, is something which has improvised a lot. When you rush to fix the things, you rob others of learning. That's the reflection which I would like to put it across to you, to realize. And with that, we are coming up with the mini challenge, wherein, as you know, I would like to give you a task as a mini challenge, where in your any of the next conversation, be it with your relative, your wife, your spouse, your husband, your whoever, your partner, your kids, your neighbor, you are trying and doing some conversation with anybody around it. That can be your cabbie, that can be your auto guy, that can be anybody. When you start talking and you see that somebody is speaking, just say nothing for next 2 full minutes. That's the challenge which I would like to put it across to you, that in your next conversation, say nothing for 2 full minutes. Just listen, maximum whatever you can. Though I would like to put the challenge to start with the two full minutes, but whatever you can. It can be 5 minutes, it can be more than 5 minutes as well. Why this is really matters a lot is because deep listening builds the trust. It's not a soft skill. Guys, believe me this, it's not a soft skill. It is really very hard to hold on when you know something. You have been experiencing something. You have solved it for yourself. The moment somebody says something, you immediately start solving it. That's the human natural reaction. But believe me this, when you start listening more, your conversation becomes more meaningful. It creates and builds the trust. So it is not anymore a soft skill. It's a superpower by itself. I'm really feeling it very overwhelmed when I'm saying this, because this is something which is, when I started my talk with so many people, I was exactly like this. Start solving somebody for something, what they come up with. I was feeling that it is my moral responsibility, when somebody has come up to me with some or the other questions, I'm supposed to solve that. But it is not. Hold on, listen fully, give other person the complete freedom to speak. I would like to end this with a call to action, and I would like to know, when you do this your next conversation, where you are holding yourself, saying nothing for 2 full minutes and just listening, what did you notice when you truly listen? I would like to know from you. And with that, I would like to sign off for today as a day 2. I'm sure this journey is very exciting for all of you. Though it is, I can understand that you may feel that I have never done this, but give it a luck, give it a try, give it that space to somebody who really need it. With that thought, that's very strong thought, I would like to call for today. And thank you very much for listening me. Thank you very much for all the people who have subscribed me, viewed my first video, day 1 video, and looking forward for your support, looking forward for your feedback, and surely would like to know on the group, on our WhatsApp group, what did you notice when you truly listened. Thank you very much, and I would like to catch you tomorrow. Thank you very much.